So I got the little crab ray figure for YouTube, right? Oh, sorry, I'm just talking to the stream. And what I thought it was just a figure. Apparently, it has a little button that you can press that plays music. that hurt, but whatever. So we're almost done with this game. Almost done. Which I'm glad. Not that it's a bad game, but it's... I wanna like continue Resident Evil. But I worry that the plaything gets a bit pissy when there's too many games, or maybe it's like the sides are a bit dusty and I have to clean out. But it's a bit difficult because of the way it's like everything around it. Like it's not pressed up against anything, but it's not the easiest to clean in the predicament that it's in now. Choices. Well, I'm not so sure about that. Wait, what? What was going on? I'm wearing these things that kind of help with like the corn in my foot, and they're like, oh yeah, it won't fall off. And guess what it fucking did? They seem pretty stuck, so I don't know what the fuck happened for it to like, you know? What the fuck is this? Strands of hay is getting stuck in my hair. Where the fuck did the hay come from? Sorry, I've been spacing out because I don't know if they're gonna come in while I'm doing this. Let me go to see what they want. To take a small cup of tea, sip a cup of tea. My bad, my bad. So basically, I have these things that are trying to get rid of the corn on my foot. And one of them just up and disappeared, right? Turns out, somehow it, like, because they're very sticky, they don't fall up easily. So, somehow, not only did it, like, fall off or whatever, off of my foot, it somehow stuck to the back of my pants without me knowing. You're laying it a little thick, are you? You don't need to pretend when you're with us. Who said I was pretending, huh? You pouts. I really am that cute. I'm totally cute. Sure, you're adorable. For some reason, that doesn't sound very sincere. Now I'm getting pissed off. Why? Because I complimented you? I don't get it. You seemed happy enough a few minutes ago when you were... That's in the past. Let's not talk about it anymore, okay? It'll ruin my image as a pure, adorable idol. I don't think there's anything all that pure about you. I am pure! I'm totally pure. Purer than divine snow. It's not my fault I get all excited when I'm with you. You want to take some responsibility, you jerk. Dickhead. You're both so funny. You must get along well. Well, it's not like I like him or anything. That's not what you said a few minutes ago. I know you don't like Hero. You love him, don't you? You must love him as much as I do, in fact. Yui nuzzles her head against the crook of my shoulder and inhales. Her dark eyelashes fall shut. I think she's on the brink of sleep any second now. She's going to pass out. Before Yui succumbs to slumber, however, she speaks up, her voice soft and almost inaudible, but as she's leaning upon me for support, I hear her nonetheless. I've decided I'm going to make an announcement tomorrow. I'll let you all know what I've decided then. I've come to make an announcement. Maria's a bitch-ass motherfucker. She slept with my boyfriend. That's right, she fucking slept with my boyfriend. Bitch-ass motherfucker. I come to make an announcement. Maria's a bitch-ass motherfucker. She fucked my man. That's right. She fucked my man. And now what? I can't take it seriously. I'm coming on the moon, you idiot. How do you like that, George Bush? It's just the Eggman speech, but my equivalent is just the D-sides version. Every B-side, A-side has a different, different, like, thing on, like, a different, bodily fluid on the moon and shouting out a different president. It's like Friday Night Funkin', but all the fucking B-sides and shit. Surprisingly enough, I kind of stopped watching Friday Night Funkin' videos. Does that mean I'm not in the fandom anymore? It's like, it's an interesting game. It's not like the mods are boring, but it's like, I'm like, oh yeah, a new update to like, oh, some Mario's Madness creepypasta mod. Oh yeah, and it's my favorite YouTuber who plays FNF doing it. Oh, what could be even better? It's 2 hours long. Oh, I want to support him, but that's kind of long, you know? And it's like, what? Like for remasters or like added new things? I kind of... Oh, what the fuck is this? There's dust on my little Lego car. I think... I'm gonna be honest, I think I can pinpoint the exact moment I kinda lost interest in the fandom is exactly when Hypno's Lullaby got cancelled, and I was so devastated. And like, sure, there's all these other mods that like, it's just like, oh, I just worried like, oh, getting my hopes up, and then some dumb bullshit gets it cancelled for no reason. It just. Plus, there's also the thing of like, if I'm gonna be making FNF videos and shit like that, would it not be better for me to like a genuine reaction rather than, you know, faking it? Look, I have no problem faking a reaction as long as it's entertaining to other people. But it's like, wouldn't a genuine reaction be any better? Like, there's all these different, like, sides. I think recently the first video I watched in a while of any FNF content was Hypno's Lullaby's Z side. Because it looks very promising, but it's, you know, I don't want to get my hopes up, because it doesn't mean like it's being cancelled because, you know, the creator is being cancelled. It could be just due to creative differences, different vision, you know, shit like that. So sometimes it's nobody's fault. But it's still, it's like, I get really excited for something, right? It's like that one anime or one manga, whatever, I was really interested in, and then I heard it was cancelled, and I went through all the stages of grief, genuinely. And it was cancelled because it wasn't popular. And the befuddlement that I had to experience, like, yes, I can understand that. I get that. I really do. But it's such a genuinely interesting concept. Right? That I wanted to see where the story goes, and it's like, oh, well, there's nothing more. And it's like, other times I got disappointed is when there was no High School of the Dead Season 2, and there was only 2 volumes of My Girlfriend is a T-Rex. I still want to read that, but I can understand why, you know, because both the authors passed away, you know, and I don't want to be insensitive, and I completely understand why there hasn't been any more, you know, and I completely respect that. But that doesn't mean I can't be heard about it. I know it's stupid to get overly connected to such a fictional thing, but still, you know, I understand the reasons, I respect the reasons, but that doesn't mean I can't be upset. It may be stupid to get upset about it, but as long as I can get upset about it, then I feel justified. Oh, right, there was this fucking another series, except I don't know what it was called. It was so fucking weird. Like, it was
it was like, it had 2 volumes. And it was so fucking weird. From my understanding, it was like something, a plot of like vampires and shit, but the thing is also his cat that he looked like, cat, da da da, so and so, like, yeah, I am your cat, da da da, I remember this, I remember that, I was their owner. But like, believe it or not, I was genuinely interested in, like, as well as creator passed away, whether it's just due to, you know, not enough sales, whether it's just mental health problems, I couldn't. Where was I going with this? Sorry for the little rant. I do apologize. Do you think, like, so like it's some rough playing shit? Oh. Did my stream turn off? Testing audio. Okay. Testing audio. Okay, audio is fine. I don't know what the fuck it's on about. I thought I would be happy if I kept Hero to myself, but now I'm not so sure. Love is much more complicated than I imagined. Finally get to punch her in the gut full force, but like, she's the kinky bitch that would enjoy it. Just stop blushing. Just covering her stomach on the ground, like face completely flustered. You're not supposed to be enjoying this. Stop it. The next day. Now everybody, you are probably wondering why I summoned you to the throne room so early in the morning. I don't think I've seen her in demon form. I don't like her demon form. I don't like it. Oh no, not at all, your ladyship. I'd do anything for you. I love you. Goodness, could you be any more transparent with your treachery? Treachery? What treachery? I would never ever betray my lady, or upset her, or make her cry. She's adorable and I live to serve her. That is precisely what I mean. You said you loved Hero, but you were awfully quick to turn your back on him. It's like you don't care about him at all. Hazel is very fickle. Hey now, I'm not fickle. It's the exact opposite. Sure, I like Hero, but my lady is my queen, and I live to serve her. I love her. I mean, just look at her. She has such smooth, perfect skin, such long black glossy hair, such pale blue eyes. And she smells really, really good. Who couldn't love her? So you abandoned your feelings for her already? How shameless of you. And you call yourself a member of his harem. Hazel is very shameless. Her succubus outfit is even more revealing than mine, and I'm a rapid pawn model. I know I said this, but I kind of want to make redesigns of the succubus forms, but I also don't want to, because I don't want to, like, I don't want it to be like, oh, you know, these are ugly, I fixed your art for you, because then that makes me fucking cringe. It's okay to have, like, a different design, right? You can make your own design of the same character. That's completely fine. But fixing someone else's art is no words. You get what I'm saying, right? Although there is a topic that's a bit fickle, and because of my autistic brain, I kind of see things in a different light. And I don't really want to get into that topic at the moment, because I know, like, my dumb brain can't see what's wrong with said topic, right? Because I'm like, oh, well, if you like it this way, then surely you are fine with it this way. And then it's like, it's just my dumb brain can't really understand, like I know how people see it as wrong, but then again, my brain thinks it's a bit hypocritical, you know? And I know I could get like a lot of backlash for my opinion, right? Because I think all my opinions are fucked up and wrong. Not fucked up, but they are just wrong. So I'd rather not talk about it at the moment, because I rather enjoy myself before being cancelled for my opinion. But you get what I mean? I would love to, like, I don't want to say fix, because, you know, some people might like it. I'd prefer the term improving, let's just say. Because with Cosmos' design, if I'm gonna be honest, I think it's perfectly fine. There's a few things I think with her design. I think the only problem I have is the torso bit. One, I feel like the how do you describe the shapes, right? I feel like they kind of make it so it's like a diamond on a card type design, rather than, like, it's like you had a diamond from a casino, right? And put it under the sun for 122 hours. Like, 222 hours. And it just melted. So if they kind of made it like proper diamond shapes, I feel like that would make it a little bit better. Another thing to improve, right? See the little things around the hips? I think that could be fine. But it's the boob window and the stomach window that kind of bother me. And I feel like that could kind of be like, see Maria's like hips, how it's kind of like shorts. Kind of have that in the stomach region and the boob window, so like it looks more appealing. But then I was gonna say, like, you could either keep the hip spikes like that, or also have it like a darker shade or grayish shade. And the lines, I don't like the lines. Like, get rid of that and just have like the boob window and like so the thighs and like outer arm flesh part, right, should be regular like it is, but kind of see how the hip window, stomach window, and boob window should be kind of like Maria's shorts, right? But not that color. It could be gray, it could be like a darker blues or whatever, right? Just so it's like a bit more appealing. Hazel's a fucking mess that I can't even describe on how I would improve. I think with Maria's, right? I would personally get rid of the bondage type thing and see the shorts, right? Kind of keep them going up the chest up until like the boob window, so like keep it at the stomach, right? And I would have it like it is now, but kind of like shorts. But it would also keep the red underwear design, right? But if you want to keep bondage, right? I'd probably say rather than having it on the outfit itself, right? Kind of have the design so like it's wrapped all around the wings, horns, and tail. So like it's kind of trapped or encased in the rope type aesthetic. If you want to keep that. I just don't think the bondage thing looks good as a design. So yeah, so like with the darker patch on the stomach, right? You can either have it around short length or what's the word? Kind of like a just the crotch region up, but like so it has more thigh room. Besides that, I think the design is alright. If you want to make it more spicy, kind of add the stomach part, right? The black stomach part, and kind of have it with the shoulders, but have the shoulder bit kind of cut out so it's a little bit more teasing, but that's optional. But that's just my opinion. I make a living sharing pictures of myself half naked online. But even I wear panties. I think what would be more interesting is kind of have each of their wings and tails kind of unique. I mean, they're kind of unique in their self, right? But they're like kind of different shades of pink. Because I feel like their wings not only should be the same shape, but I feel like it should be different shapes, you know, reflecting their personality rather than just being regular wings and tails. So like, theoretically, right, have Maria's wings and tail be more sharp and slick, you know, like for her more sick and twisted personality of like kind of toying with people, but like kind of give Cosmos a softer, rounder tail and wings, so it's like of her airhead personality. Probably have Hazel's wings, right? I think either very skinny, you know, because of her, like, exercise, or kind of in a way that it's, compared to the others, it kind of shows more bulging muscles in the wings and tail because of her exercise, making her fit. What's wrong with not wearing panties? They're chafing. It's not like I do it for attention or anything. I don't know what chafing is. Well, if you don't love Hero anymore, that's fine. That means there's one less person trying to steal my boyfriend from me. Hee hee hee. If you're quite finished... See, look, her... Like... I think... For her wings, right? They're perfect the way they are, but I think you should, they should have made it so it's like the size of her tail and wing can be, like, they can shapeshift to different sizes compared to other demons who can't. And this represents, like, her wings and tail become, you know, her tail can elongate and stretch around Hero, or like her wings can be massive and completely encase like Hero in like a bubble, indicating her possessive and controlling personality. Like, you know what I mean? See, with this design, I actually don't think there's anything wrong with it. There's a lot covered, but it's still showing, you know? I think my only problem is the little feather things around the arms. It's not connected to any cape. I think there should be, like, a design so, like, it covers the wing, like, the back of the wings and the, like, part of the tail. So, like, showing off, kind of. Like, for a reason for it to be there. Yui glowers at the assembled succubi, her arms folded across her chest. I believe I had said something important. I believe I said I had something important to announce. Oh yes, I'm sorry, Lady Yui. I didn't mean to interrupt. Please say what it is you want whenever you're ready. I'll listen. See to it that you do now. I know I said I was prepared to keep her in the succubus realm all to myself. Yui's cool blue eyes fell upon mine. But as of late, I have had a change of heart. I do not like admitting such things, but in this case, at least, I think I might have been wrong. What? Hazel steps back, aghast. But you're never wrong, my lady. Your judgment is impeccable. It is sweet of you. It is sweet you would say that, Hazel. But I must disagree. In the end, I am only a succubus like the rest of us, and I can... too. What the fuck does that mean? The cog stopped spinning for a second and got caught on something. Okay, I already drank that. I feel my tried to show me the error of my ways, but I was stubborn and selfish and refused to listen. I've been thinking, though, and I've come to the realization that my love for Hero was oppressive. Viva Succubus Revolution! Gets her, like, wings and tails ripped off. Her horns, like, crack, painful. Oh no, that reminds me of something that I hate. Never mind. Oh. And I've come to the yeah, I read that, my bad. I did not think about his wants or needs. I acted cruelly and unfairly towards him, and the rest of you too. For that I must apologize. So you're actually apologizing to us? Maria raises an eyebrow. That's a first. I never would have expected it from you. It is unlike me, I know. You may gloat all you want, but that will not change how I feel. I now know I cannot, in good faith, keep Hero trapped here. He is not a pet. He is the man I love, and I want him to live a fulfilling life. I must let him go free, and the same applies to the rest of you. I no longer wish to punish you. You may leave the succubus realm, and you are free to continue your prior relations with Hero. If that makes him happy, I cannot object. I love him, and I want him to live his life to the fullest. We can still love Hero? Yes, you may. Thank you, Lady Yui. Cosmo darts towards me. She winds her arms around mine and looks up at me, her face flushed with happiness. We can be together again. You can be my boyfriend and I'll be your girlfriend. We'll finally have a happily ever after. You be careful, Cosmos. Don't be too wild with him. Hero might be your boyfriend, but he's still my cameraman. He's every important to me, and I want him in one piece. My, this is wonderful news. Now I can be with my dear husband once more. Thank you very much, Lady Yui. Hifumi drops Yui a neat courtesy. When the fuck did she get here? I guess she called every... Did she call every succubus or just these ones? Thank you for listening to my words out of... I genuinely think Hifumi design is perfect the way it is. I think the only thing I would change is kind of make it a little, the middle part a little bit longer, so it's kind of like a short dress. So like it still covers most, but with a good angle and a good flash of wind, you'd get a nice like revealing shot, but not something that can be easily seen like this. Or if you want, kind of have it longer down to the bottom parts of the thighs where the stockings are, right? But then have a large, like, kind of Chinese dress gash, like, up the side, revealing a lot of, like, thighs as it presses out, trying to rip through the, like, dress type thing. And I don't want to even get into fucking her design just yet. Thank you for listening to my words of advice. I did not think you would heed them, but I suppose I should have had more faith in you. You aren't the little girl you used to be. You've grown into quite the fine, mature woman over the years, before I even realized it. I am impressed at your selflessness. Truly, you are a wonderful princess. Oh, yes, this is great news, really. Aren't you glad we can be together again here? I mean, it's not like I even turned my back on you or betrayed you or anything. I loved you all along just as much as Cosmos and Ayu and the others, really, I did. Maria presses her lips together, her arms folded. Well, I'm not so sure about that. In any case, this is quite the change. I did not expect you to reverse your stance on Hiro's captivity so quickly. Hifumi is right. You have grown, Yui. Oh, spare me the flattery. I know you can't stand me, Maria, and I did not do this for you. I couldn't care at all about your happiness. Yui pouts cutely, her cheeks flushed pink, as she toys with a few strands of her hair. I think she might be quite pleased about Maria's praise deep down, but she doesn't say that out loud. No matter how self-possessed Yui acts, I think she might be quite bad at being true to her feelings. In that sense, she's quite like Ayu. Is that why she and I were able to come to an understanding? I'm only doing this for Hiro's sake. To be quite honest, it still upsets me that you five are so in love with him. Seeing Cosmos cling to my hero turns my stomach. I don't want him to date anybody but me. Yui's fingers, which hitherto were clenched about the armrest of her throne, now relax. Folding one leg over the other, she says, "But if that makes him happy, I must let him do as he wishes. I would hate to make my beloved unhappy. I adore him, after all." I'm still not sure if I'm worthy of your feelings, Yui. I'm still not sure if I'm worthy of your feelings, Yui, but thank you. I'm rather fond of you too. Just fond? Yui raises an eyebrow. We'll have to work on that later. I hope in due time you'll be able to love me as openly and unreservedly as you love my subjects. You have known me longer than them, after all. Am I not the most worthy of your love in this room? Do you not desire me? Well, you are pretty cute, I can't deny that much. I wasn't a fan of the whole trapping me in the succubus realm against my will thing, but if you're going to go back on that, I don't see any reason why I can't love you. We just need to give it some time. And that is precisely what we shall do. I don't mind if you want to spend time with your harem, hero. Yui gets to her feet, eyes burning with passion. But I want to join in on the fun too. I love you a lot and that will never change. I'm being serious about this. I'll continue to ply you with my love and affection until the day arrives that you can look at me and only me. I'm kind of curious because what happens when I die? Do they kind of just keep my... Just imagine, right? Just imagine of like... Just imagine God and Satan trying to figure out, does he go to heaven? Does he go to hell? And they just come out of nowhere through their realm and drag me. Like, where the fuck did he go? He was right. Did you take him? I didn't take him. Did you fucking take him? What? You can't just... They're just arguing with each other as he's being pampered with love and affection from like 6 different girls. Please remember, all of you. Yui casts a gaze at the succubi assembled in her throne room. I'll let you cuddle and kiss here as much as you want, but he still belongs to me. I love him, and one day I'll steal him away from you right beneath your noses. Prepare yourselves, the battle isn't over yet. The one to capture his heart shall be I. Who you foo-foo. Oh, right. There was a series that, no, there's 2 series that kind of, pissed me off because I don't like the way they ended. One of them, I'm pretty sure, is from the same the same author as like My Crybaby Neighbor and such, and like the one about the dude and the succubus. And then they start, they clearly have feelings for each other. But then there was like another thing where it's like the same characters, but kind of like a massage place or whatever. And it kind of seemed like those characters are falling for different characters, and then I don't know if it's like a spin-off, if it's a different multiverse thing, and it's just, I don't know why, it just rubbed me the wrong way. It's like one series, like they're clearly in love with each other, and now she's flirting with this other character, It's like there was this anime I loved. I don't think I want to say love, but I think I liked. Love is a strong word. And the season 2 was so disappointing for that. It's about this guy who accidentally, he got, him and like, he's being picked on by these other guys. And they're like, yo, there's this haunted place. Go in there, da-da-da-da, And basically, they kind of force him into the haunted house, and he's exploring and shit. And there's like this robot or whatever, and she's like, wow, this robot's real pretty and stuff, right? And the creative robot, like, what the fuck are you doing? And tries to grab him, but accidentally pushes him into the robot, kissing her and activating her, recognizing her as her master, him as her master. and shit. And he's like, I've been trying to figure out how to activate her for fucking eons, and nothing worked. And then there was another one that had like a sister complex for that robot, and it's like, and then I'm like, oh yeah, season 2, and then it's like, I can understand where it's like centuries or whatever, right? When the main character is no longer alive, you know, no longer alive, and then goes and falls in love with a new main character, and it kind of upset me, like, seriously. Sorry, another rant. What? It's dark when I finally awake. I blink, sitting upright, then press a hand to my head. My temple is throbbing dully, my vision skews. Fuck. I don't feel too good. Maybe I'm coming down with a fever. I must have been in the Succubus room for too long. I hope to ask you when or if I can leave. Surely being here for such a protracted period of time can't be good for my concentration. I let my hand fall from my head, my fingertips brush against something, but it isn't the smooth, silky sheets of Yui's bed. Where am I? Something rough prickles my fingertips. It's a strange sensation, but it isn't unpleasant. In fact, it's nostalgic. I remember it. This is... Tatamai? My brow furrows. This is all very odd. Yui's palace, as far as I can recall, is decorated in a Western manner. The floors are all plush carpet or smooth cold marbles. They shouldn't be any tatamai mats. If this really is tatamai, I must be back in Japan, and if I am in Japan, that means... Fuck. I reach above my head, groping for the light switch. I catch it between my fingers and pull it. The whole roof caves in, crushing me, killing me. All that just to die like this. And pull, I catch it between my fingers and pull, and the room floods with light. It's so bright I have to blink white spots from my eyes. My head continues to throb, but it's a dull ache now. I glance around and... a small gasp falls from my lips. As I expected, I'm back in Japan, in my own apartment. I'm back. I'm really back. I can't believe it. This must be how Dorothy felt when she finally got back home to Kansas. My apartment's small and cruddy, yeah, but at least it's mine. I pay for my lodging with my own wages, and within these walls nobody can tell me what to do. Except, you know, the real estate and the rent and the neighbors and, you know, the landlord. I'm free! I shake the worst of my fatigue off and then rise to my feet. I stretch, then cross the room to look out the window. She opens the window, and as he leans, like, out to get breath air, Yui's there to surprise and gives him a kiss on the lips. He's like... I just keep thinking of that one meme. It was like when Goofy or whatever opens the door and the mailman kisses him. He was like, why don't you, well, I guess pull my ears back while you fuck my life. Yup. The sky is full of stars and the moon is rounded full. I can see the roofs of houses in the distance and trees swaying in the breeze. The grey sidewalk looks dark, almost black, and the street lamps flicker, attracting flies. Don't you mean moths? What type of flies are attracted to the fucking light? They can barely see in the daytime with a fucking window clean as day. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Help! Let me out! Dunk, dunk, dunk. As well, the other window is wide open and it's just fucking retarded. Dunk, dunk, dunk. My family, please! I have a firefly family, please! Let me out! Just Febreze start killing him. Dumb bastard. My family! belly. Ah. Oh, that smells nice. Help! I'm stuck! My fam!
Hold on.
Huh?
We're having pizza.
Alright.
Got green face, fried face, got it with fucking in here. Right, mate.
Alright.
Okay. I'm just letting you know that's what we're doing. Are you okay with that?
I mean,
You want egg on your...
I'm probably not okay with that, but there's nothing else, so it's something I'm gonna have to be okay with.
What do you want?
I don't know.
Yeah? Well, I've got plenty of that.
Oh no, that's used. Oh, what the fuck? It won't stay on. Luckily, I could, like, stick it back on. I think. I don't know how the fuck it gets unstuck when I'm trying to, like, pull it back and put it back on. It sticks, but... I don't live in the prettiest area of Tokyo, but my heart swells to see all the same. I'm finally home. There really is no place like it. I open the window, letting the cool air caress my face. It feels good after the stifling environment of the Succubus realm. This way. was talking to my brother, right? And he's like, oh, if you, like, oh, there's an orange juice for you, and then there's one with a black lid, for me, that has pulp in it, just letting you know. And I was confused because I only saw 3 orange juice, like the same one with like 0 pulp, and he's like, oh yeah, it has pulp because black lid, right? And I was confused because usually it will say pulp or pulp free, right? And he's like, oh no, look, right? And he points to another orange juice that is a different fucking brand, like than the 3 that's like that I drink, because the same 3 that I drink, not saying they're all for me, but you know, and it was all fucking polygon and shit, like corners like a fucking hexagon and shit. And he's like, oh yeah, you know, pulp, da da da, delicious, you know, like, oh, it makes it really good. And I'm like, ew, no pulp. And he was like, yeah, that makes it delicious. You know, like, you know, the chunkiness makes it good. And then I said to him, like, you know, when I imagine swallowing pulpy chunks, and I had to stop, because he just goes, oh wow. And I fucking died laughing. Like, you know, this isn't what I imagined when I thought about swallowing chunks. And I was just leaving the house, so he goes, Mum, Connor's such a delight. It's like, you know, this isn't how I imagine swallowing chunks. Or something like that, and he's like, oh wow. Sorry. I'm sorry. It's just a reaction killed me. It was more like I stopped mid-sentence because I couldn't keep a straight face, and like after I'm like, I kind of not bend down, but like I bend my body forward and have my hands on my knees laughing, but like it's like a type of laugh. And he looks down at me, he's like, oh wow, and then turns back and continues walking. Because I know I couldn't keep a straight face. I open the window, letting the cool air caress my face. It feels good after a stifling environment of the succubus realm. Now I'm just so worked up I can't sleep. I ponder what to do for a few moments. All while enjoying the air. When housekeeping. I join and have sex. I clean up room. I knock her up and not father. Housekeeping. Hello? Housekeeping? Huh? I come away from the window, my brow furrowed. As I'm about to nut, I walk away from the window, splooging all over the wall. What? Somebody's raping upon my bedroom door, but who? What the fuck does that mean? Rapping? It's hard because if you add an, like, get rid of the P and add an E, do you see the confusion? Maybe I'm just retarded. But still, what is rapping upon? Sounds like my mouth is trying to start a fucking car engine. Rapping upon. Somebody rapping upon. Rapping upon. Rapping upon. But who? It seems strange I would have a guess at this hour. I'm going to commit violence against women if someone new is at the door. Succubus, how about you suck this, bitch? Yeah! 401 Gang Detroit Smash! I exit my room and then walk through the kitchen. Gingerly, I opened the front door and... It took you long enough. I've been so worried about you. How dare you make a lady wait? Here are you, idiot! Oof. Something very pink and frilly bows into me the moment I open the door. What? How dare you make a lady wait? Here are you, idiot. I thought he was saying she somehow, like, a ground pound pussy on my face. Pink. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. Something very pink and frilly bows into me the moment I open the door. I stagger back, winded, and gasp for breath. Fucking bitch! What the fuck? While I struggle to maintain my balance, the door slams shut behind me. I'm being gang raped by Anonymous. There's people in masks. Jemima. Jemima. I'm alone in my apartment with this interloper. It clings to me, fingers fisting against the front of my shirt. When I look down, my gaze is met with a pair of large violet eyes. It's... Oh! Oh, why is she so mad? What did I do? I know this is, like... Well, I can't say this is supposed to be, like, erotic, because, yeah, tits pressed against me, nice. But I think it's almost bittersweet of how much she cares, right? Because, like, if I was in his situation, I wouldn't be taking this shit. It's like, you want to treat me like shit, I'll treat you like shit. Maria gets in between. It's like, she's being the bitch, not me! Bigger person! She's the adult! She's nearly what? Fucking 1,000 years old? I'm barely turning 32! How am I be the bigger adult? What do you mean by that? She's the old hag, not me! And it's just imagine, like, it's just Mira with one hand is holding up Ayu, and on the other is like holding me, but like in the air, away from each other. Cosmo's trying to like gently tag on my pants, trying to get me down. And Maria's just wondering what the fuck she's supposed to do as we're both fucking yelling at each other. Lousy cameraman! Lousy cameraman! How about you don't be a fucking lousy idol? Everyone gasps. If you don't want me to be the cameraman, get fucked and find someone else! And then just infuriates more. It's just like, oh my lord, it's like bickering children. Because I honestly, like, I don't know why, I don't like character, like, I don't like tsundere, like, see, it depends. Some tsunderes are alright, but it's like, ones I hate is like that Hot Topic bitch from Honey Pop. I fucking hate her so much. She is such a bitch. And it's like, kind of like, is it like, there's a cute aggression, and then there's just her. But then when there's characters like, you know they love the character deep down inside, so like when there's scenes like this where they're alone and she genuinely is scared or worried, it's such a bittersweet moment of like, I can't help but find this really adorable, you know? you? Who else did you think it would be, you fucking dummy? Dumbass idiot? Ayu pouts. She's wearing the regular of an idol, complete with a little hat. I just noticed that her hat in her demon form is a chili pepper, I think it was, and it's a strawberry now. Really, it's like contrast of, oh, everyone sees her as a sweet strawberry and all adorable, but her real form, the chili pepper represents her spicy attitude, like her bitchy personality. Her body feels warm against mine, perhaps because her face is so flushed. Her forehead beads with perspiration. Despite the coolness of the night, she doesn't pause to brush it away. She sounds out of breath. Did you run all the way here? Hey, are you? I modulate my voice, hoping to make it sound gentle. I don't know what exactly is wrong with Ayu, but one thing is certain, she's in quite the state. Is you alright? Of course I'm not alright! Do you even need to ask? I was so worried about you, Hero. You idiot, you fucking moron! You were? Yes! You might have promised to bring you back to the human... You might have promised to bring you back to the human realm, but I don't trust her. She's horribly clingy and jealous, and I know how much she loves you. I was terrified you would still be trapped there. Only I would be here in Japan, and I would no longer be able to help you. Ah, I see. I smile at Ayu, then wind my arms back around her waist. Holding her close, I peer into her eyes and say, Yuaimo. Holding her close, I peer into her eyes and say, brain extension. Did you run all the way here to see me? That must mean you care about me a lot. I'm really happy to hear that. What? No! Ayu's face blushes furiously. She tries to take a step back, but my arms are still ensnared about her waist, thus preventing her escape. Trembling from tip to toe, she glances away. Oh, that's so adorable. She was really worried. Her self-righteous anger begins to fade. Now she looks embarrassed, her brow furrowed, her lips pulled into a pout. I didn't come here because I care about you. I just wanted to ensure that my hard work wasn't for nothing. It would be a pain if I put so much effort into trying to save you, only to have it thwarted by that double-crossing princess. That's really the only reason why I'm here. My heart doesn't skip a beat when you hold me, and I certainly don't love you, freak. Four eyes, fuckface. Oh yeah? Could have fooled me. I lean close to Ayu until our lips are inches apart. Well, maybe you don't love me, but I'm very fond of you. It's because of you that I was able to escape from the Succubus realm. Without your quick thinking, I might still be trapped. So, thank you, Ayu. I really do appreciate it. Well, of course you do. That's how it should be. It isn't every day a popular idol like myself goes out of their way to help a peon like you. What the fuck is that person but spelled completely fucking wrong? I would probably spell it like that, but then add a P-L-E. Try to spell people. You should be kneeling and bowing at my feet. You know, what if I start doing that, right? and just like bring out fake tears and thanking her so much. Tears running down my face, and she would feel bad. And she's like, wait, no, please, that's enough, really. And she can't look me in the eye because my eyes are teary and shit, and it would make her cry. So she would try and like rub the tears out of my eyes, but because she's not looking, she accidentally pokes my eye, like, fuck! And then that would get her more worried. It's just, man, manipulation sure is fun. Would you like it if I did that? I grinned, twinning a few locks of her hair about my finger. Are you sure you wouldn't get embarrassed? Maybe that would be a bit too much. Yeah. It'd be kinda gross having an uncool guy like you writhe at my feet. I guess if you really want to thank me, it's fine if you hold me like this. I can allow this much. If you want, Ayu glances down at her feet. Her face, adorable shade of crimson. How would she... If she were to look down, would she just not see her tits? Because I'm kind of holding her at the moment. You could even kiss me. I wouldn't be oppressed to it. I just, need to check whether this is really happening, and it isn't a dream, so, oh yeah, this is a dream. He's being fucked dry in a few rooms down the hall. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You can't give him the orgasm she already has. Wake up, wake up, wake up. And it's a nightmare of her being cucked. Her being cucked. His brittle bones, it just... His cock won't stop quivering, but she won't let the the other won't let him rest, so he just keeps using Succubus magic to make him erect. So it's just this fountain that's about to fucking crack at any moment. He's like the alien withered away. She looks back at me, her eyelashes trembling. Her body is pressed so close to mine I can hear her heart beating in short, sharp staccato into her chest. What the fuck does that mean? This variant of Charlotte is just a regular, I would say, short like the normal variant of Charlotte, but just kind of a bit taller. So like, you really question, is she just short, or the Succubus is just really tall? She's so cute. She's so cute, she's gonna make me blush. Would you mind kissing me? Of course not. Your wish is my command, my princess. Grabs her cheek. Psych, bitch! Oh, so that's so mean. I tip Ayu's chin upwards with my index finger, then inch our lips even closer. I'll kiss you as many times as you want. Oh, here. Ayu sighs as my lips meet hers. Her body practically melts against my own. She offers no resistance even when I nip her lower lip with my teeth. Cute moans and sigh falls from Ayu's mouth. She's being unusually polite. It's a bit of a change to her usual attitude, but it makes a welcome change. When you get past her prickly outer exterior, Ayu really is adorable. Thank you again, Ayu. I part my mouth from hers, then offer her a smile. It's good to be back. A few days later. Would anybody care for a drink? I can brew some tea if anybody would like some. You know what I would... So, oh, you know what would be... So, with the mirror magic or whatever, right? Like, when she's looking or watching, right? Can she only watch, or can I, like, put my hand through it and she can, like, hold my hand? Just imagine, right? Just, like... I was just thinking to, like, satisfy, like, even if you can't physically satisfy... Oh, Yui's here. Tea sounds wonderful. Thank you, Haifumai. I was thinking just, like, yo, Yui, you watching? Looks to his left and his right to make sure, like, you know, close the window and just takes off his pants and just just teases her by, like, taking out his dick. Just like, it just goes, shh, just that little secret, right? And then the other succubus is like, can like sense, like, jealousy. So so even though, like, he thinks he's safe, they're all just behind him. Just like, you know the image of like, of just like the small person, and then like the Pokemon from Arceus or whatever, where like that towers over him. I just kind of imagine that. So like, just kind of basically, Charlotte can't see Yui, but Yui can see, you know? So like, he can do all this erotic shit for her eyes only, so that she won't feel too lonely. Although it can backfire, where if she gets too excited, she can literally just kidnap him at any time, fuck him, have a wonderful time, then, you know, give him lots of love and aftercare, and then kind of drop him off. Just imagine, like, just him sitting on his futon, or her sitting on her futon, right? Her pants unzipped, completely shirtless, hair is a fuzzy mess, and like lipsticks all over her face, lips, and down the body, just trembling to acknowledge what just happened. I'm sorry, I get very creative when I'm horny, and when I just want to draw, so I do apologize for just ranting like that. So I was just thinking, imagine having hardcore sex where, like, afterward you're exhausted, right? It's just the little revive thing and noise from, like, Call of Duty, like the orange revive, just through the door. Yo, I saw the revive, are you okay? And he's just completely drained of all fluid. I prefer hot chocolate though. Hot chocolate? Oh, you wrinkles her nose. What are you, a little kid? I take offense for that. I take offense to that. Maybe it's because I'm autistic, but there's nothing wrong with liking hot chocolate. You, of all people, shouldn't be judging anything with that fucking attire. It's like, wow, a lot of pink. What are you, a little kid? Wear something more mature. You don't like it when I say that, huh? No, I just have my own preferences, like all adults do. I know there are things you don't like either, are you? You always act like you're so mature, but I know you can't stand black coffee, and you don't like eating green peppers. My, is that so? You must learn to eat your peppers, are you? Or you'll never be able to grow big and tall. That's a smug expression. Does her tits look uneven, or is that just me? I feel like one side is deflated. I'm tall enough, it's not like I want to be a great hulking giantess like Maria anyway. Now, where's my tea, woman? I'm parched. Chop chop. I'll get right on it. You shouldn't boss Haifumai around like that, are you? She is my advisor, not yours. Wait. Oh. I thought that was me talking, sorry. You shouldn't boss Haifumai like that, are you? She is my advisor, not yours. At the rule of the Succubi, I'm the only one who can issue orders. Maybe that is true in the Succubus realm, but we're not there right now, are we? She'll completely teleport us all back to her realm just to prove a point. Now, what was you saying? No, I suppose not. Yui relents. This is true enough. Ever since Yui let us leave the Succubus realm, I've been trying to get back into the swing of things. My boss was upset I missed a few days of work, but I was able to fob him off by saying I had some sort of illness. I'm not sure if he bought it, but he didn't fire me, to my immense relief. Since then, my days have passed in an ordinary, almost monotonous manner. I don't even know if I said that right. Monotonous. A few... and like... it just... it's like... me speaking... like, me speaking... trying... me in Latin class trying to learn Latin says Latin wrong. Did I do it right? The demon I summoned. No. A few weeks ago, I would have found the daily grind incredibly dull, but I've since grown to appreciate it. I've even enjoyed commuting to work on the crap trains, though being elbowed in the gut by random businessmen does take some of the fun out of it. In a couple of days, I've been able to regain the normalcy I once lost. I've been enjoying it. But the scene in my apartment this evening is anything but normal. All right, I made a few cups of tea. Here is yours, Ayu, and this is for you, Hero. Thanks, Haifumai. Haifumai. I have another cup of tea for you, Yui, and this hot chocolate for Cosmos, but... What the fuck is going on? That pussy bulging, golly! As much as I don't like Cosmos' lingerie, it does fit her quite well, so I can't really complain. Like, oh yeah, we got pizza. What the fuck is this? I'm not really leaning towards women. God damn! Pardon my language. Could you put some clothes on? Her tits were not that big. I feel things are inconsistent. Wasn't Cosmos' tits bigger than hers? Did they Succubus transfusion? What the fuck is this? I'm gonna be honest, I would love, like, stockings like Cosmos's, like, even the arm things to look cute. Like, where it goes all the way down to the hands, right? But, like, only the two middle fingers don't have it for, like, aesthetic reasons. Or just have all of them fingerless. But the cloth can be real itchy sometimes. Rarg. I don't know if either of you are able to accept any hot beverages just now. I suppose I'll leave them here. You can drink them when you finish that little game of yours. I hope your drinks don't go cold in the meantime. You're making me cold. I don't know whether the inconsistencies upset me or turned me on more. Ayu, Hifumi, Cosmos, Maria, Hazel, and Yui all came to my apartment this evening for a party. I think it was Maria's idea. Oh, so Hazel and Maria is here. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Charlotte would be hurt. No, wait, no, she wouldn't. Sorry, I was gonna say be hurt by how Hazel treated her, but then I realized in the Charlotte timeline, Hazel is in a loving relationship with her girlfriend, so she's not in the harem. I completely forgot. She said she wanted to celebrate our release from the Succubus realm and the newest addition to my harem, Yui. Maria brought us snacks and drinks and a bunch of silly party games to boot. Cosmos and Yui are busy playing one such game. I think it's called Twisted. You're supposed to spin a wheel, then place your hand or foot on the colored circle on this white board. Ayu and Hifumi have been taking it in turns spinning the spinner, then reading out the instructions. I love the additions of all colors, but you can barely see blue and yellow, but it's still there. Ayu and Hifumi, oh yeah. Both Yui and Cosmos look pushed to their limits. Their bodies are contorted in strange ways, and their limbs are all tangled together. At some point, they must have decided to remove their clothes. Perhaps they thought their outfits were too cumbersome to play such a precise game. Yui's casual clothes, when she isn't in the Succubus room, are certainly cumbersome. I don't think I've seen her. I think maybe before? I don't remember. I think they're kind of like Hifumi's. I call these clothes her casual clothes, but there's nothing really casual about them. I guess Yui, being a ruler, wants to project that sort of image wherever she goes. Even when she's masquerading as a human, she wants everybody to know how much influence she wields. Alright, now let's see. Ayu takes a sip of her drink, then sets it onto one side and spins the spinner. Cosmos, it's your turn now. Right foot yellow. Yellow? Cosmos, who's pinned beneath Yui, stares at Ayu in wide-eyed horror. I can't reach that far. I'll dislocate my leg. Your fans might like that then. You'll probably be able to take a lot of naughty pictures in complex poses. Her thighs are thick as fuck, golly. You might even be able to put your legs behind your head like a circus freak. I don't want to put my legs behind my head. I'm not a freak. Now, Cosmos, enough complaining. I told you to put your right foot on yellows. How the fuck did it get there? How did it get onto the side of my arm? I told you to put your right foot on the yellow circle. If you cannot do that, this victory shall be mine, and I shall have the pleasure of kissing Hero. Huh? Did you make a bet? Maybe we did. Yui smiles. It's rare I have a chance to leave the Succubus realm, so I wanted to cut loose and have some fun. You don't mind being used as a bargaining chip, do you, my dear Hero? I guess not. It's not like it matters too much. This is all fun and games. Yui might have a bit of a possessive streak. I saw her click her tongue when Haifumai handed me a cup of green tea, but I think she's trying to curb her jealousy. She just handing me fucking tea and you're being jealous? Womanly interacting, circumcision activated. She's working hard to change. It's impressive, really. This isn't fair. Here is my boyfriend. I want to kiss him. Then you have to beat me at this game, won't you? Now, aren't you supposed to be putting your right foot on a yellow circle? This is the worst. I never thought I'd have to compete with Lady Yui of all people. I'm used to following your orders, my lady, but I don't want to risk upsetting you, but I want you to kiss Hero even less. He's my boyfriend, so I'm going to do anything it takes to win this competition. Wow, she sure is taking this seriously. I wonder which of them I should root for. Hey, fuck Yui. My headcanon forbids me to support her. Okay, let me save, right? I'm just... Woo! Sorry. I want Cosmos to win, of course. If it's a choice, does your choice determine who wins? That's kind of fucked. If a choice between Cosmos and Yui, then there's no contest. I want Cosmos to win. She's such a cutie. She deserves it. Go, Cosmos! Here goes nothing. I'm gonna give it my all. Oh my, I didn't think she'd be able to do it. That is quite impressive. Cosmos is pretty flexible, huh? I suppose that's not too bad for a whiny brat like her. Now for Lady Yui's next command. Ayu flicks the spinner while Haifumai and I watch on, nursing out cups of green tea. Isn't that fun? Isn't this fun? I'm relieved Lady Yui finally saw the error of her ways and let us return home. I was beginning to grow worried. You think you can thank me for that? I'm the one who convinced her to let us go. It's because I have such a smooth silver tongue. There's no better negotiator than Ikui Ayu. Did you really negotiate, or did you kneel on the ground at Yui's feet until she took pity on you? Why you? Ayu scowls. Don't try to act you with me. You know I did you a huge favor, stupid hero. I didn't have to try and reason with my lady, but I did all the same. I did all that because I wanted to help you. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be back here at your apartment. You'd still be stuck in the Succubus realm, where the sun never rises. I know, I'm sorry, Ayu. I was only teasing. I set my drink to one side and ruffled the top of her hair. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Oh, I want to stroke Ayu's head too. Her hair is so soft and silky. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? I'm not a pet, you know. Ayu knocks Haifuma's hand away and steps back, pouting. You want to treat me with some respect? I love how she doesn't knock my... She was completely fine with me ruffling her hair, but as soon as some other woman touched it, fuck off, he's mine, bitch! Now you sound like Lady Yui. Haifuma giggles and cups her cheeks with her palm. Oh, I'm pretty sure that's some cringe shit I do, right? I'm pretty sure while I'm trying to, like, make a comment or some type, like, if I'm on Discord or YouTube or whatever, I happen to, like, do weird hand gestures or positions depending on the tone of voice or what I mean, and then when the phone doesn't catch my full sentence, I kind of cringe at myself, realizing, oh, okay, it's kind of like a habit. But like sometimes I'm talking about something like interesting or something with intrigue, I'll have my hand on my cheek and like shit like that, but this phone's real buggy with YouTube, so sometimes it doesn't, like if I say today is the day at whatever, right, it'll go today is the day at and not say the whatever part, so I will have to go today is the day whatever today, so it will say whatever but it won't say the today part. It's so confusing, and sometimes I cringe at myself because I do weird fucking anime ass hand gestures. Or while I put the kettle on to make myself some tea, I'll start talking to myself and like start daydreaming and like kind of do like different poses and shit or whatever, trying to trying to be cute, but no, it's not that. I don't even think it's that. It's just something I do because if my body isn't active, right, even if I'm like, even now I'm kind of just leaning back and forth, and I've only now just realized it, because if my body isn't doing something, I can't sit still. Even if it's the littlest thing, right? Even if I'm laying down and watching some horror stuff and like with my, you know, like laying down and holding my phone above my head, even though I'm distracted watching whatever, I'll still sometimes like kind of shake my legs back and forth because my body needs to be doing something. I cannot sit still and do nothing. It is physically impossible. I can do it for a little bit and then I'll go back and do whatever I'm doing unintentionally, like swaying my legs back and forth unintentionally, because I can't sit still. And like even when I'm talking to myself or making a comment on YouTube, right, I will kind of voice it, because I'm not good at typing. I will use the voice command. I will voice it like I'm voicing a character to make it more fun, but that makes it more difficult because sometimes I can't understand what I'm saying, so I have to say it very straight and monotone so it could understand what I'm saying. And then it makes me even cringe more that I'm adding like flair onto my voice, like I'm voice acting. It makes me cringe sometimes.
Perhaps that is why Lady Yui listened to you. You are quite similar in manner of respects. Really though, I never thought I would be able to spend such a peaceful time with Lady Yui. She has always been so aloof and distant. I feared she would never be able to make any friends. But it looks like she's getting on rather well with you, Ayu, and Cosmos too. I hope we can continue to stay like this. It would make me very happy if we could all become friends.
Me too. I like Yui a lot, but I think I like being with all of you more. Speaking of which, where's Maria and Hazel anyway? They didn't go home already, did they?
Oh no.
I feel my smiles takes on a slightly pained edge. What did you do? You didn't turn them into frogs and stuff them up your pussy, did you? What the fuck is wrong with you?
They're still here. I believe Maria said she wanted to make use of your bedroom.
My bedroom? But why?
Oh, well...
Oh... She's... I was gonna say berating, but it's more like she's scolding, because it does... I think there's a little bit of blush, but I don't know if I noticed that just now, or if that's always been there, or is it just this unique sprite?
Maria, it was, so lovely to see you today at this party. It's, been a while since we last had a proper talk, one-on-one, isn't it? Oh yes, it has been a long time. Far too long, in fact. Though that was not for a lack of trying on my part. I did try to speak to you while you were in the succubus realm, but you ignored me. Rather than trying to help you escape, you were perfectly content to follow Lady Yui around like a lovesick puppy. I can't believe you could turn your back on Hero so easily. You useless bisexual. Ah! Fuck!
I felt personally attacked there, and that wasn't even aimed at me. Sorry, let me clear my throat.
Hey, Maria, wait. I did want to help here. I really did. It's just, when Lady Yui looked at me, I find it impossible to disobey her. Hero is handsome, but Lady Yui is utterly gorgeous. She has such a nice body, and those eyes of hers, you could drown in them. One look from her is enough to make me lose my senses. I get so enthralled, I can't think straight.
It's because she's bisexual.
I know you can't think straight. That's the part of your problem.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got a problem with bisexuals? She's just like,
Hey, you got a problem with bisexuals, lady?
she's like, who the fuck says that?
Down here!
It's just like a little me looking up at her like a fucking Dark Souls boss.
You have a problem with her, you have a problem with me! Cock before shock! I know you can't think straight. That's part of your problem. I think you need punishing. You've been a very naughty girl. Take this.
Titty grab! Twist! Hiya! One edition. She's getting pegged from behind. It should have been me, not her! It's not fair! Damn it! It should have been me, not her! It's not fair! I thought she was saying the name of the guy from fucking Yakuza.
Oh, why are you squealing? You don't like this?
It doesn't feel bad, but it kinda hurts too. Aren't you squeezing me with a little too much force? Oh, am I? Am I really? My apologies, Hazel. It seems I don't know my own strength. I don't wish to harm you. Truly, I don't. But I very much would like to teach you a lesson. A lesson? A lesson in not being a coward and turning your back on the man you supposedly love. If you want to remain a member of Hero's harem, then you ought to get down on your hands and knees and beg for it. I'm surprised he even let you into his apartment. He's far too soft-hearted for his own good. Well, he might have forgiven you for being utterly worthless, but I won't. Prepare yourself, Hazel. I'm going to discipline you to your absolute limit until you understand just how naughty you've been. I'm not gonna hold back. No, Maria, wait. I'm sorry. I already said I was sorry. I didn't mean to abandon here. I just... Stop squeezing so hard. If you keep doing that, She nodded. I'll... Kurikage Keshi Kure! Yugakari Keshi Kure! I think I'm fucking up the fucking Overwatch shit. But you get what I'm trying to say. It's like, Kurikage Keshi Kure! Have my fucking house gets demolished by a fucking, like, ghost dragon. Kurikage Keshi Kure. Is that how it says? Kurikage Keshi Kure. What? Yugakade Keshi Kure, right? That's Hanzo's. And Genji's is like, Yuja Kaja Keshi Kure. I'm fucking them up and I apologize. I only mostly remember Hanzo's one. Kurikade Keshi Kure! Let's just say Maria has a bone to pick with Hazel over how little she helped during our time in the Succubus realm. I think she's quite angry with her for captivating to Lady Yui so easily. She's probably be venting her frustrations out on Hazel for quite some time. I believe it would be best to leave them be until Maria has calmed down. Otherwise, you might walk in on something rather intimate. I was gonna say unsightly, but that works too. I don't know why. I just find her punishing Hazel kind of adorable, because it's like, I thought it was like, okay, I already forgive her, then we can move on and then be friends. And she's like, we're not moving on. This bitch tried to rat you out, and you're just fine with it? I mean, she apologized. Apologize? You could be trapped here for all eternity, and you're fine with that? I mean, I'm sure I'd have you guys to rely on to help me. And what if you were stuck here? Well, I mean, at least I'd be stuck here with you guys as well. And it just genuinely, she's like baffled and bewildered. Just blood's fucking boiling, but she doesn't want to like lash out and be like violent towards Hero. So like she goes towards the other Succubus. Nah, bitch, like he may have forgiven you, but I fucking haven't. I doubt the others have too. So trust me, what I'm going to do to you, you'd wish you never met Lady Yui. Because the things I'm gonna do to you, I'm gonna have you gasping for air until you can walk. Your legs will not be movable for the next month or so. You hear me? I don't care if you try to betray me, but you tried the person you supposedly love. left behind. I'm not gonna fucking let that slide. I don't know why. I just find that, like, I wouldn't say overprotectiveness, but like, it's so, like, I don't know, adorable and sweet that she would care so much, you know, because she could have moved on like the rest of us, but she wasn't done with her. And it kind of shows that it's not just, they don't just love this Verona Charlotte for her scent, but herself, you know? And I just find that very sweet and adorable, because she, like, Maria seems like a mature, like, sophisticated woman, right? So you wouldn't really see her be cute like IU or Cosmos because of how dignified she presents herself. So seeing this side of her, of how much she cares for my own feeling, not just hers, but mine, is just really fucking adorable to me. Oh, alright, I get the gist. I'll keep that in mind. I laugh and shake my head. The walls of my apartment are pretty thin, and I think I can hear Maria and Hazel through them. This is kind of awkward. Hazel deserves to be punished. If we're going like soft hard, okay, let me save. So we're going like this, so there's the Charlotte variant. I mean, there's two, well, I say Charlotte variant, right? Because this is a Charlotte variant, but then there's also the second variant timeline of kind of like, it's similar but different from the main visual novel of this. So we're going with the first timeline, because she said that I kind of feel bad, right? You know, like, because it's soft-hearted. You get what I mean, right? I can't help but feel sorry for Hazel. I just hope Maria doesn't hurt Hazel too much. Hazel might have taken Yui's side against mine, but I don't think she meant any ill by it. She's such a cheery, bubbly girl. I doubt she had a single wicked bone in her body. Rather than being outright malicious, it seemed more like she wasn't thinking about the consequences of her actions. That is so like Hazel. She'd be perfect if only she could use that brain of hers just a bit more. Well then, shall we have a toast to our newfound freedom? That sounds like a good idea. Ayu picks up her cup of green tea and holds it aloft. Cheers! Cheers. Oh, are we oh, so I guess she got her clothes back on. Oh, are we toasting to something? Cosmos, who seemed to have finished with the game of Twisted, dashes over to me and links her arms through mine. Oh, so that's her attire. Yeah, I thought it was similar to, like, Haifumai's. Yui follows suit, adjusting her long, elegant gown as she does so. Taking my other arm, she snuggles against me and says, "What is a toast? It's when you drink to something. It's like a sort of celebration. People do it at birthdays or engagement parties or weddings." Thinking about weddings is making me feel excited. My. Jeez, trust Haifumai's thoughts to jump straight to marriage. She's so single-minded. What's this about marriage? Yui squeezes my arm with her own. You can hear the snap as it breaks my, like, it breaks completely in half, so like it's just wobbly meat at this point, unable to reconnect the bones. You aren't going to get married, are you, Hero? No. I don't have any plans for that. I couldn't anyway. When I love all of you so much, it'd be impossible for me to decide. Oh, hero. Yui smiles, placated, while Ayu whistles. Phew, talk about a nice save. Hero is always... So Avi! Hero is awfully... So Avi! Isn't he? Of course he is. He's my boyfriend. No, he's my boyfriend. Mine. Hey, calm down, you two. There's enough of me to go around. You don't need to keep fighting. I can be both of your boyfriends, and I'll still be Ayu's cameraman and Haifumai's husband, Maria's darling, and Hazel's... Well, I'm not sure what I am to Hazel, but I want to be with you all. To be with all of you. Me too. And me. That does sound satisfactory at the present, yes. This is really corny. It's not cool at all, but... Fine, let's drink to that then. I drink my fragrant green tea, smiling as I do. I got drugged. For a while I had a few doubts, but now I feel optimistic about the future. It looks like I'm going to have a happy ending after all. Time passes and the party winds to a close. Haifumai and Yui, spurred on by Maria, had a bit too much to drink. Now all three of them are collapsed on the floor, fast asleep. Cosmos... Wait, who? Okay, so Maria... I'm surprised Maria's also collapsed. Cosmos and Ayu, meanwhile, are busy taking a bunch of photos together. Well, to be more precise, Cosmos is taking a bunch of photos of her and Ayu. She keeps asking Ayu to smile and say cheese, while Ayu pouts and frowns and mumbles "this is stupid" under her breath. Can't you cut it out, Cosmos? I don't want you taking my photo. No, I won't. Why not? This is an invasion of my privacy. I want to speak to my lawyer. I'm a pro idol, you know. People would, and most likely have, killed for the opportunity to take a selfie with me. Know your place. But we're both succubi, and we're both equals. Your lawyers can't help you now. I have you right where I want you. What's with that laugh? It's creepy. Cut it the fuck out. No, I want to celebrate. We're all able to return from the Succubus room, and Hero is safe. That would not have happened were it not for you. I've seen a whole new side of you, Ayu, and I want to remember it always. That's why I want to take lots of photos of us. It'll be nice to have something to look back upon. Don't you want a memento too? No way. No way, like I care. I think you care more than you let on. Now smile. It's not like I want to take a selfie with you or anything, but alright, fine. You can take a few photos, so long you don't upload them to social media. Whoops. I don't want to be associated with you. Don't worry, I'll be sure to share these photos with all my Rapid Fun followers. Are you fucking listening? I just told you not to do that. Stop clinging to me! I don't want to fucking hug you! But we're friends, are you? No, we're not! Who decided that? Just gaslight them like, oh, you're not getting along well? Well, I guess if you're not getting along, then maybe I should take a break from hanging around with you twos until you can settle the score. I hate to see you fighting, and I can't stand seeing you argue like this. Maybe I should take a break from dating you guys. Not for too long, it's not permanent, just until you get your heads together and start, you know, behaving and just see how they react. I don't like you at all. Not even one little bit. You have cooties. Now that's not the most mature comeback. So it is kind of nice to see Cosmos and Ayu sort of getting along. Ayu might be grousing, but she isn't pushing Cosmos away. I think deep down she values Cosmos and her friendship more than she lets on. If only she could be more honest with herself. Speaking of which, there's one girl who's too honest with herself. She does whatever she wants and she never stops to think how others might feel. I'm talking, of course, about... Oh, you're... Hey, Hero? Hazel approaches me, looking unusually demure. Demure? She's been pretty quiet ever since Maria whisked her away to do... Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is was they were doing, but I'm happier not knowing. Hey, long time no speak, huh? Hazel giggles coyly, her fingers pressed together. I hope you're doing well? I can't complain. What about you? You look a bit out of it. Oh, yeah, well, Maria was kind of... really... mad at me. She gave me a pretty stern dressing down. It's been a while since then, but it's kinda hard to walk. She did peg you, damn bitch! I don't mind if you want to show the stomach, but at least have the t-shirt be down a bit more, at least to slightly, longer than the jacket. Because showing out the singlet, whatever the fuck it is, it pisses me off. It genuinely does. It's been a while since then, but it's kinda hard to walk. My butt hurts. Hazel sniffles while tugging at the hem of her skirt. Maria can be a harsh mistress, huh? She didn't hurt you too much, did she? It wasn't that bad. I guess I deserved it. I was thinking, there's something I want to say to you, but... Hazel glances about my living room. Cosmos is still trying to take a selfie with Ayu, while the three other succubi snooze on the floor. I imagine she convinces me to go out for a little walk to apologize, but as soon as the door closes, Maria wakes up still pissed. I'm like, where the fuck are they going? She thinks she can just apologize and walk back into the harem? Nah. I just kinda, I wouldn't say stalks, but more supervises them. Because I feel like, not that I know it, but Maria would be my emotional and moral compass. If I can't, stand up for myself, she will do it for me in her own little way. Whether it's confrontational, whether it's through strings attached. Is it okay is it alright to talk in private? This is kind of embarrassing. I don't want others listening in. So is it implied that with at least with Maria, right? Is it implied that we had sex? Or is it saying we just cuddled and kissed? Because I think it is implied that me and Maria had sex in the first game, but I don't think Hero had sex with any other of the characters. There's kissing sessions and cuddles and shit, but I don't think there's actual intercourse. I think the only one he's fucked is Maria. I'm not too used to being vulnerable like this, and well, it's alright when I'm with you, but with the others around I might lose my nerve. That's fine. Do you want to talk in my room?
Your room, huh?
Hazel's eyes flicked to my bedroom door. Her cheeks, which were already red, turned redder still.
That's where Maria punished me. I have a whole bunch of rotten memories associated with that room now. I think I have PTSD.
If that room's no good, we can go outside.
Oh no, I wouldn't want to make you go out of your way. Your room's fine, I guess.
Just... Hazel claps her hand together, then bows her head.
Please, go easy on me. My butt can't take much more of a pounding.
I think you'll be okay on that score. I wasn't planning to touch your butt.
Not even a little?
But unless you want me to. But you said you had something to discuss first.
Yeah, that's right.
Hazel toys with a lock of her hair.
Let's get this over with. Then, before I lose my nerve.
I just imagine they're like, he's laying on his stomach, right, and they're kissing, and he gently slide his hand down to her ass, just gently touching it. And she's like, ow! What do you think I'm going to do? I lead Hazel into my bedroom. She shut the sliding door behind us. Bloating out Ayu and Cosmos' voices, then turned to her. I just stepped in something slimy to the like. No, it's like a.
Oh, what the fuck is this? Sorry, that's mine.
What do you mean? She just covers her face in embarrassment. So, what's up?
A whole bunch. I've been doing a lot of thinking, like I said, and I came to a realization.
Hazel draws in a deep breath.
I'm a rotten person.
Huh? I blink. Why'd you say that?
'Cause it's true! Maria was right to be pissed at me, the others too. I really let you down back in the Succubus realm. The others were trying to think of ways to save you, but I was only thinking of myself. I was acting like a huge jerk. I think I can see now why people are always getting mad at me. It's not just Maria and Ayu and the others. Yuriko, you remember her, gets mad at me a bunch too. She says I have the emotional maturity of a sea sponge. Do you think she's right about that? I'm not a total screw up, am I?
Well, maybe you were a bit tactless, but it's alright. Everything worked out.
That's true, I guess. But there's only because of Ayu and Hifuma and the rest. They all worked their butts off to save you, and I didn't do a darn thing. I'm the worst.
Hazel's lower lip trembles.
If you don't want me in your harem anymore, I'd understand. I don't know if I'd want me to stick around either. I don't want to disappoint you. I really am sorry, Hira.
Hazel presses her hands together and then bows her head. Her ponytail swishes over her shoulder, and her eyes squeeze shut.
I hope you can forgive me.
Hazel's voice wavers with concentration. It sounds like she's close to tears. I've never seen Hazel act like this before. She's cheery and bold most of the time, and she's never seemed to care what people think of her. It's rare to see her without her toothy grin. What did Maria say to her? What did she do to her? She really done a number on poor Hazel. Now I'm starting to worry. It's fine. Don't be upset. I'm not mad. But I abandoned you. You have every right to be mad. I guess I do, yeah, I'll admit I was a bit perturbed. But it's all water under the bridge. You've apologized, so there's no reason for me to hold a grudge. I still like you. And I like you too. I like you a whole bunch. But I sure as heck don't act like I did. I feel like I've got no right to keep on liking you anymore. I've messed everything up. I'm a useless succubus. I'm a failure. Oh, whoa, whoa. You can either shut your mouth, or I will shut it for you. Why is she surprised? It kind of feels like she's the one that kissed me. Why is she surprised of her own actions? But Hazel doesn't get to complete her self-effacing spiral. I've heard quite enough. If she keeps going on like this, I'm afraid she really will start crying. So I choose to seal her lips with a kiss. Hazel's eyes widen, her mouth falls slack against my own, which I use to my advantage. I slide my tongue into her mouth. I can taste her saliva and smell the scent of her skin. She's so soft and supple. I want to press our bodies together as intimately as I can. Every time there's like kind of like moaning shit like that where it's like it's just like I'm just gonna think of the fucking pyro. She's very cute, especially when she sighs like that. Her eyes half-lidded, Hazel cups my cheeks with her hand. She pulls me closer, drowning in me. Her kisses, which first were anxious, become more inflamed. She wasn't the most consistent in the succubus realm, it's true, but she's more than making up for it now. If actions speak louder than words, then there should be no further need to apologize between us. She made her feelings towards me more apparent. She must love me, and I love her too. Hazel. I draw away, gasping for breath, caress her cheek with one hand. Do you feel calmer now? I don't know about that. Hazel leans against me, her fingers curled against the front of my shirt. My heart feels all fluttery. It's like the whole room's spinning. I'm getting kinda hot, must be because of your scent. I got so wrapped up in Lady Yui, I forgot how good kissing you feels. I'm glad I could remind you, I grin. I'll be more than happy to jog your memory in the future. If you ever need it, just say the word. Or don't. It's not like I need an excuse to kiss you, you're adorable. Even though I acted like a jackass? Even so, you're forgiven. You're still better than my boss, and you're prettier too. I'll let it slide, just don't do it again, okay? I'm afraid Maria might do something really crazy if you pull another stunt like that. I wouldn't want you getting hurt. So that's what this is about. I act like a jerk and you're still worried about me. You're such a sweetheart, Hera. This is why I took an interest in you in the first place. It's not just because of your scent, though that is really good. It's because you're you. I'm so glad you're giving me a second chance. I swear I won't waste it. I'm gonna work hard to be the bestest girlfriend ever. You might have some competition there. That's Cosmos' job. She's determined to be my girlfriend. But no matter what happens, I'll always be your wingman. How does that sound? It's not as good as being my boyfriend, but I guess I can't be too choosy. I'll take it for now. But just you wait. I'm gonna smother you with affection from this day forth. I'll do whatever you like, whenever you like, until you're satisfied. I don't do things by halves, and I really do want to make it up to you. I love you, hero, and that's not gonna change. Damn, she's going in for seconds. So saying, Hazel takes my cheeks in her palms and presses our mouths together anew. Her kiss is hot and demanding, and I sigh into it. I'm relieved that things worked out okay between us. All my doubts have been cleared up. I love Hazel just as much as I love the others. And I'm sure we'll stay together. Let's go, baby! Everybody did a great job. Thank you for playing, thank you for making the game or visual novel. Gallery. Yeah, we're missing one, right? And I think I know which one it is, because each photo has an achievement, right? And I got all of them. Except two. There's an achievement called So Peaceful When She Sleeps and Stay with Yui Forever. So I think that's what, you know, those endings are.